Customer service in America today absolutely stinks. And it's because businesses and their employees treat their customers with apathy and indifference. Why? Because they have an operations-driven mentality. What's the difference between operations-driven and customer-driven? Operations-driven mentality, they say, if it weren't for all these customers coming in here, we could get our job done. Hey, forget about it. If it weren't for all the customers coming in, you wouldn't have a job. The customer pays your salary, and you need to remember that. The purpose of every business is to get and keep customers. One of my friends was in a restaurant getting terrible service. He calls the manager over and said to the manager, would you tell the waiter that I am the profit and he's the overhead? That's the way they have to think. Customers today have choices. They could take their business anywhere. Imagine if they stopped doing business with you because of poor customer service and take it to one of your competitors. The Forum Corporation did a survey years ago, found out 7 out of 10 customers stopped doing business with a company, not because of price or quality, but simply because of poor service. And if you don't think customers are important, try doing business without them. Question is, what is a customer worth to you on an annual basis and over the lifetime of that customer? If you can't quantify that, you are not going to put the money into training your employees to deliver quality service. Now, a lot of businesses, they say, well, you know, I have high employee turnover. What if I train my employees and they leave? Well, better yet, what if you don't train them and they stay and then treat your customers with disrespect? They don't know how to communicate. They're indifferent with them. People who are treated as short-term replaceable commodities become short-term replaceable commodities. And managers who treat their employees that way are simply showing employees how to treat their customers as short-term replaceable commodities rather than valued long-term assets. We need to train our employees. We need to encourage our employees to be passionate about being customer-driven, to exceed a customer's expectation. That's what customer service is all about. Now, what's my background? My background, I was born and raised in New York City, Brooklyn, and New Jersey. I worked my way through college selling cookware door to door. When I went away to college, I eventually got a PhD in marketing, taught university courses, graduate and undergraduate, for 8 years, then went out and was a full-time professional speaker, and since 1979, I've delivered over 2,000 speeches worldwide. Now, why am I the person for this job? Why am I the person for this show? My knowledge, my experience, and my attitude. Take that.